Good morning. How's everybody doing today? Boy, Trump's at it again. Says he sees a good possibility he might run for a third term. He says there's ways to do it. Well, I posted on my social media accounts that with his mental deterioration, he ought to be more worried about getting through this term as opposed to thinking about a third term. He will be, I believe, 82 at the end of this, and 86 if he goes at the end of his third term. These are ages that he's already accused people of being too old for. So, I am roughly 6 months older than he is, and I can tell you that it's going to get, his mental deterioration and his absent-mindedness is going to get worse because he doesn't care about anything. He daydreams too much, more than me. He doesn't read anything. He doesn't read reports, doesn't read daily intelligence reports, doesn't know what the hell's going on most of the time. He just says this is what we're going to do, and consequences be damned. He's saying making life more miserable for years. He's not going to, that's not going to hold up around here with anybody. Americans are more about, have become a country of immediate results, which is why he is hammering away right away in the first 3 months or so of his second term, because he understands that. Americans want to see action right away. They don't want to see you go out, like presidents in the past have gone on a vacation or something like that for a couple of weeks after the election. No, they don't want to see that. They want to see him get right to work. He's been on vacation for 4 years. He hasn't done a damn thing except play golf and learn how to cheat it. He's very good at cheating at golf. And of course, I don't know who he plays in these tournaments, but that he wins. I would not even attempt it because I don't know. I can't play golf. I got a very bad back, as you know, because I've been missing days here. He goes out and I'm screwed. Boy, I'm in pain. I can't tell you. When it comes to back pain, they don't make drugs good enough for that, really. Tomorrow, I'm not sure I'm going to be around. I'm doing, I got to do some shopping. It's the first of the month. I got to go pay bills, do some shopping. We'll see what happens. Depends what time I get up, depends what time my wife wants to leave, and what time we get home. If I do, it will be late. I'll post it late. But I'm doing this every day now. Just to, let you people know what's going down. I try to do the live videos, and I enjoy the live, but nobody's watching them, and no matter what I do, and I'm not sure I'm doing it right, but I decided against it. Sorry, no sleep. I decided to do what I do best, and that's these things. And if these don't go right, I can just delete them and start all over again or whatever, Well, let's see. That was one thing Donald did. I talked about the child labor laws yesterday. So that was, yesterday. I saw that this morning, the thing about going for the third term. And it says he's doing this gamble with the tariffs, and he's gambling with the economy and Americans' finances. And recession odds are rising as trade war escalates. He's not joking about a third term. I'm not joking about the fact that I don't think he'll get through this term. And I don't mean assassination or anything like that. I just mean complete mental collapse or some sort of physical disability, because I know what I don't think I'm going to live through the next 4 years. So, you know, and I'm older than he is. Oh, man. And Musk is out in Wisconsin for a Supreme Court race, where he gave away $2 million checks, and people that come to the, I don't know whether he's still doing that because they call them as election interference. He was paying people $100 to show up at the rally. You know, people are smart. They take the $1 million and then, you know, do whatever the hell they want to. Oh, let's see.
Porque no estuvo sábado tampoco.
Israel's still pounding the shit out of Gaza. I don't understand that. You know, what are you looking for? You want complete and total ethnic cleansing? Isn't that what the Germans did to you? I don't think the Palestinians had anything to do with that. You're trying to really, you know, screw with them. I'm reading headlines as we go along. Trying to find ones I saw this morning. People try to do anything to get elected, you know, and I just don't. Oh man, I just don't think that's the way to go about it, because we have people in office that we elected during Biden's term that are incompetent. Lauren, whatever her name is, and Marjorie Taylor Greene, Bobbitt, that was it, Lauren Bobbitt. I think they're incapable. I think there's some other senators out there too. Tuber Hill, is that his name? He's one that I don't think is the ex-football coach. I think he was. He's not one that's capable of doing the job. But you know, these people are popular. You know, that's like. The old wrestler that I can't remember his name, that became governor of Michigan, and that's like Arnold Schwarzenegger. He started out not being capable, but he had a way of knowing how to get people around him that knew what was going on. He had somewhat of an idea. I don't think they loved him as a governor, but you know, governor is different than president. California, the governor is usually a star of some sort, you know. Look at Reagan.
Exacto, sí. Exacto. Sí. El 4 viene a ser como el hey.
Headlines are about bank presidents dying and fires and people that are gay and transgender or in danger. Trump doesn't care about it. See, that's the thing, you know. This takes away from everything that I was starting to do today. But Trump is really just doesn't give a shit about anybody or anything. He thinks he's right. He's lied so much that he believes his own lies. That's why I think he could pass a lie detector test. Because if you're a pathological liar, you can. I don't think they can give you a. Can be what do you call it? Tested. You know, because you don't respond. You know, Democrats have a lot. Every time you read an article about it, this is going back to that election in Wisconsin where Musk is trying to buy everything, and it's saying Elon Musk goes all in on Wisconsin Supreme Court race. Democrats hope it will mobilize their voters. That Democrats hope shit's got to stop. Democrats got to start doing something if they want to stop this. And I don't think they do. I don't think they really know how to stop it. I'm more about
Mira, está hablando con él. Pero sí, me diría que
just finding the right people. And I'm not looking for Democrats. I don't care if the Democrats, Republicans, Independents. I just need some people that have some sense about them to be in government rather than than what we have now, I mean, the big story today wasn't so much the scandal, the signal scandal. They were saying that Rolling Stone said, there's one thing they missed in that. They don't have a solution to it. They don't know. They don't have a plan after that, and they go through the whole thing with the Afghanistan and everything else and how we have these elongated wars all the time because we don't know how to end them. Of course not, because war is money, It's like, I think it was Chris Rock that did this routine on medical cures. He said that he believed that there was a cure for cancer, and the reason it's not out there is because there is no money in the cure. Once the cure is out there, there's no money. There's no more money for research, there's no more grants, there's no more money that people can get their hands on. But so long as it's out, the disease is there, billions of dollars are spent on trying to find the cure. And the treatment. The treatment just costs billions of dollars. It's ridiculous. So I think the same thing is with war. If there's no war, we have a huge defense industry. The military-industrial complex would collapse. What are they going to do? Make guns for soldiers to go around and suppress people, and then the people that are being suppressed will buy. So it's a war. You have to have a war for people to make money. And I think that's disgusting. That's the way we go around things, One of the things that, and dealing with news now, rather getting away from that story, but I just see these articles on YouTube, and things just got way worse for Trump. AOC dropped the hammer on Lauren Bobbitt. Green crashes. It's over for Vance. It gets you to read these articles, from these people, and every click that you do on these things makes money for somebody. I don't think I'll live long enough to get enough people to follow me that they require for me to make any money on this. I'm not trying to make money on this. I just like to have the ability to ramble. It keeps my sanity. If you don't do something like this at my age in a country where your ability to communicate is limited because of a language, your difficulty in learning languages, you have to do something. So I do this. I do artwork. I do things like this. Oh, wait a minute. I can't. Where's my camera? Oh, there it is. I do things like this. I don't know whether you can see this or not. Whoops. There it is. These are wood burnings that I do, just to keep my mind going. I try to sell them, doesn't work. I don't know why. I thought they were pretty cool, They look better on TV. I got a couple I got to do today. But that's, I'm not looking to make money. But other people are. And you got to see the headlines because you don't have to read. If you click on the article, these people get paid per click. You know, and I didn't know that. You know, so you don't even find my videos over here. You know, so. But speaking of that, now that has no monetary effect as far as for me. And like I said, I'm not going to live long enough to get enough people to do this because of the way I talk and everything. But I would love it if you would hit the like button. You don't have to subscribe. Just hit the like button so I know you're there, you know? And I haven't had any views since I went and stopped and did the live. And I was doing 20, 30 views a day, getting a couple new subscribers and everything, and now I'm not again. So, you know, people, do me a favor, you know. If you look, just hit the like and the subscribe button. It'll take a long time for me to make money off of this, because I don't like most of the advertisers that are on that are around anyhow. So anyhow, listen, that's it for me today, and see you tomorrow.